Hey y'all, it's Betsy from Cuttin Corners Vinyl. And over here, I like to focus on all things vinyl, sublimation, and screen printing. I don't focus on perfection because without mistakes, how else are you supposed to learn anything? I have over 15 years of professional experience, if you want to call it that. So you might see things done a little bit differently over here than what you're used to seeing them. I also have a lot of health issues, so my posting schedule is extremely sporadic. And you might see some mistakes. Actually, you'll probably see a lot of mistakes in my videos. So please be kind and understanding. Because, yeah, your girl's got some definite issues. Also, if you want to see my content because of it, you might want to hit the notification bell and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Also, here's another hint. Interact. Like the video. Or dislike it if you don't like it. Comment. It really helps me out. It lets YouTube know that you want to see my content. Because that way, they'll let you know when I actually do post. It really helps me out. I'm also extremely honest about affiliate links and when products are sent to me. So if that sounds like something you're into, then you might want to stay around and think about joining the Cuttin Corners family. If not, you might want to buzz on, because my honeybees, they have a real sting to them. So, as you can tell from the title of this video, we are going to go over Betsy's idea of a business in a box. Now, this video started off as something completely different, and it kind of evolved. Now, this can be extremely cheap, or you can make it a little bit more expensive, but either way, I ordered the Art Spree Sublimation paints, and my nephew was in town, or he was actually coming in town, and I was like, I need to get these. He's gonna have fun with them. The set of 5 of these is $40, and I knew he would have a blast with them. And we were originally just gonna do a video reviewing him, letting him play, and you know, with everything going on in the economy, I was like, this would be super cute as a business idea. So, if you want to see how you can use these in Betsy's business box, then stay tuned. So, for Betsy's business box, now this is kind of the running title. You can call it what you want to. I just was calling it this whenever I was kind of bouncing this idea off of people. But, you know, with the oversaturation of the market, with everybody doing sublimation and everybody doing, you know, vinyl, I saw how much fun Aubrey had playing with these. What's your name?
Aubrey.
This is my nephew. It's Aubrey. And he's going to help me out with today's video. We are going to be painting with a new product. It is, what is this? Do you know what this is?
Yes.
What is it? It's paint, huh? This is some sublimation paint. And we're going to be making some gifts, huh?
Yeah.
And then we also have the Art Spree markers.
Yeah.
And I figured that this little man was going to be the perfect person to test these out.
Yeah.
Yeah, huh? So, we're going to be testing out and seeing how well these make, and we're going to be making some sublimation gifts. Yeah. So, because this is the best.
Yeah.
And I was like, this would absolutely be great as either a standalone business or an add-on business to someone who's doing vinyl or already doing sublimation. So I'm going to kind of go over how you could do this as a standalone business or as an add-on business. And I'm going to show you some of the footage of Aubrey doing it, show you how you can use this with your sublimation blanks, and kind of go over everything. And pricing wise, you know, how much it would cost you to get started with it. because as I said, you can do this really, really cheap, or you can do it for a little bit more expensive, because as I said, this is going to be so much fun. So I have my notes and we're going to talk about everything. Now, you can set this up and you can do this at kids' birthday parties. You could do this at carnivals, fundraisers, church events, all that kind of stuff. Now, you might be like, well, who would actually want this done? Now, think about this. You go to carnivals, right? You go to craft fairs, that type of thing. I know for me, in the town I live in, which is Nederland, the Heritage Festival, every single year when we go, they have like those old-timey photos. Every single year, those things are extremely expensive. People get them done all the time. Sand art, where kids go and fill those little bottles with the sand. Kids love to do them. They're still there every single year. People don't get tired of it. People don't get tired of doing the face painting or getting airbrush shirts. So this is something that is sustainable. And let me tell you, grandparents love personalized gifts. So this is something that can be done. If you hear squeaking, the dogs are chewing on my chair, so I'm sorry. So that's part of it. This is part of where the idea came from. And again, people love personalized gifts. And another part of this is if you do have a personalized business, this will also help draw people into that business, because you'll have your business cards there. And it gets people to like you on social media. And you can also say that you do go to birthday parties and things like that. So, you know, it's a win-win. So you've got that part. Now, what would you need to set this up? Now, the big things that you would need is, if you are going to like craft fairs, carnivals, that type of thing, you're going to need paint. Now, I purchased this from Condi. I do have an affiliate link. It is in the description box. Now, this set of 5 paints is $40. And there are 5 colors in here. There are 2-ounce bottles. There is blue, and you can buy these individually. And I talked to John over at Condi, and I think that they're going to try to make bigger bottles. And I think these are also $8 each. There's red. Now, when you see the demo of these, they do look lighter, but whenever you see them applied, like this is a tumbler. They are, there you go, you can see it focus a little bit better. They are actually true to color. This is white. Now, as you know, Sublimation does not print white, but you use this to lighten your color. So you can mix these and make all kinds of colors. So you can take and get a paint wheel and take and mix your own colors beforehand, or let the kids go to town. Just take and give them a dollop, do a dollop of Daisy, and let them go to town. Now, I'm hoping at some point that these go over well, and Art Spree does take and offer more colors, because that's what they did with their markers, because you can also offer the markers, because they have, this is the 10-pack of markers, and the 10-pack of markers are $20, but they have, this is the basic colors, but they also have like pastels. You can buy a set of 6 of just the blacks. This is also a fun idea to add to it. And then you've got the black. Now, the black does look gray, as I said, whenever you pull it out, but it is not. So, but these go a long way. And one of the things that I love about them, and this is part of the reason I'm like, you could do this easily at a craft fair, these dry extremely fast. Extremely fast. And you'll see that in the video as well. So, you're going to need your paint. You're going to need a heat press because you have to heat sublimation ink on or sublimation paint. So, heat press. You can have several different options for heat presses. Now, I have reviews of several of them. I have the Tussie, which I am fixing to do a re-review 3 years later because I'm starting my new series, which is the Honest Heat Press Reviews. That one is $209 on Amazon now because when I first reviewed it, it was $169. I still have mine from 3 years ago. Still a great press. I also have my Heat Press Nation 15 by 15 Craft Pro. I will link that review. I will link both of those reviews up in the cards. The heat press I am using in this video is the new one I just purchased from Heat Press Nation, which is the 16 by 20 Signature Pro. I don't have a review up on that one yet because I've only been using it a couple of weeks. So far, I like it. It's a really good press, but I don't have a full review of it because I haven't used it long enough. As you know, I don't review anything until I have enough uses out of it. I don't give product reviews until I have a fully formed opinion. So, there's a few different price points. The Tussie's in the $200 range, the Craft Pro from Heat Press Nations in the $500 range, and the Signature Pros in the $1,000 range. Kind of depends on what you're wanting to spend. So right there you're looking at around $250 or so to around $1,050. You're also going to, as I said, a canopy and tables. That depends on if you have it or not, and it depends on what you spend. I don't even know roughly what that costs. Our pop-ups that we had for the business and tables, we roughly spent, I think it was about $200 to $300 on those, but we bought them several years ago, and we have 2 pop-ups and a bunch of tables. So it kind of depends. And it depends on how big your setup is going to be. You might want a mug press if you want to start doing tumblers and cups. The one that I am using in this video is my Heat Press Nation Signature Pro. It's the 7-in-1. That one is $5.49. I love it. I don't have my review up on it yet because I lost the memory card that had that on there. So I'm redoing some footage, especially since I'm changing how I'm doing reviews. I have another heat press that I am reviewing at this moment that runs about $3.99. But they do offer cheaper mug presses. But it kind of depends on what you're wanting to do. Those are the 2 that I have now. I did have a Phoenix Fire, which is another good one. It depends on what you're wanting to do. But those are what I have had. People have reviewed the Cricut one. I don't have enough, I haven't even used one. I know a lot of people have had problems with it. I know other people have had good luck with it. Depends on how much you want to spend. I like my Signature Pro because you can change the attachments and it works well. I wouldn't want to fool with having to tape down to use a sublimation oven, to use like a convection oven out there. I would have a press. That's just my personal opinion. But it's up to you. So, just to put that out there. So, if you wanted to do that, but you wouldn't have to have that to start with. That would give you another, depending on what you wanted to spend, between $200 to $600. So you're looking at, again, adding on, you know, on the low end, you're looking at roughly $200 to $600. So on the high end, you're about $2,000. On the low end, you are looking at $200. So you're still under $1,000 on the low end. At the high end, you're looking at right around $2,000 or so. So you're going to need, that's roughly your big stuff. Now, if you're wanting to bring a sublimation printer out with you, because again, you can offer more if you have a sublimation printer. Now, you can have a converted printer, or you can buy one that is already done. That's an option for you. Now, in this video, I didn't show you using a sublimation printer with it, but that is an option. Again, they come in all different price points. A converted printer, you can range around $200. One that's already done, I have the Sawgrass SG 1000, which is about $1,200. I love mine. So again, for the low end, you're looking at about $200 or so. The high end, about $1,000. So you're under what? $1,000, $3,000 for the high end, $200 more for the low end. You're still under $1,000 for the low end, about $3,000 for the high end. You can kind of see where we're going with this. Now, the odds and ends of what you're going to need. Now, for the odds and ends, you're going to be looking at the same thing for both. Now, I would get most of your odds and ends either from Amazon or from Dollar Tree, other than your blanks. Now, I have a video talking about my favorite place to get blanks, and most of those are going to come from Condi. Again, I have an affiliate link, and for heat presses, I have an affiliate link for Heat Press Nation. Oh, and I have my Amazon store for stuff that comes from Amazon. Again, you do not have to use these. I don't want you to feel obligated to use these. These are just the places that I buy things from because these are my favorites. I don't have a lot of affiliate links. You don't have to use them though. But this is what I buy. And all of these things that I am talking about, I purchased. Other than the Craft Pro, Heat Press Nation sent me. Just to let you know. So, for paintbrushes, Dollar Trees are going to be your best bet. Aprons, Dollar Tree typically has kids' aprons. You can also get cheap tablecloths from let me reiterate, this is all Dollar Tree. Paint palettes, they have those little ones from Dollar Tree. You're also going to need water and cups to wash them off. And I would buy reusable stuff. There's no reason to buy throwaway stuff. You can clean it out. It makes it easier. Now, copy paper. If you use the markers, you're going to want to use copy paper for the paint. Now, if you're doing it with kids, because if they apply a thick layer of paint, you're probably going to want to use sublimation paper. And let me tell you why. Because if they apply a thick layer of paint, you're going to want that thicker paper, because if not, it will soak through. And you'll see that. But I have an affiliate code. Again, this isn't me trying to push affiliate codes, and typically I don't talk about them much. I love using the A-Sub paper, and that's why I have an affiliate code with them. Down in the description box, there is a link for Koala, which they make both Koala and A-Sub. And I used it with Aubrey, the 125 grain paper, because it's nice and thick. But if you go to use the markers, you can do it with the regular copy paper. And then I also took and printed out on just my regular inkjet a coloring sheet. And then I painted this one, which is terrible. And then used the markers to trace over just the regular inkjet to have my black lines. Because I wanted to color it and paint it on regular copy paper. So you can do that as well. But you can use like a better grade copy paper. So it doesn't have to be sublimation paper, just so you know. And if you're going to do cups and things like that, I have in the video this really thick silicone mat that I purchased off of Amazon to set things on. You're going to need heat gloves, Teflon tape, that type of thing to make it easy to get things off, because you need to protect your fingers. You can't just grab an aluminum anything with your hands. You'll burn the crud out of yourself. Other than that, maybe some other odds and ends, butcher paper. Other than that, that's pretty much all you're going to need. Teflon sheet to kind of protect your heat press. Rags to clean things up. But that's about it. I mean, you're looking at, on the pretty much really high end, under 5,000, and on the low end, at maximum, you're going to look at under 1,500. I mean, if you decide to bring a printer out, you're going to need a laptop. So if you don't have one of those, that's going to cost you. But I mean, it's really not a super expensive investment. And if you've already got a lot of this stuff, you're going to be in for an extremely minimal investment. And it is something very unique and very, very different. And I think it could go over really, really well. Really well. And, you know, in today's time, what could it hurt? I mean, at least that's my opinion. I would do it myself, but I can't drive.
Now I'm making a pig for you.
You're going to make me a pig?
Yeah, so it's kind of pinky.
It's going to be pinky?
Yeah. I'm not very good. Do pigs have ears?
I don't know. Do pigs have ears?
I don't know. I just looked it up. But
Pigs do have ears.
I didn't know that. They have pinky ears. And, like, actually, I'm going to make a rabbit.
Okay,
A red rabbit.
You can make a red rabbit.
It's kind of hard.
What would you like me to try to draw for you?
And I already drawn one for me.
Well, what would you like me to try to draw for you?
I guess a guinea pig.
Oh, I don't think I can draw a guinea pig. I mean, maybe I could draw a guinea pig. It'll probably be terrible, but I can try to draw a guinea pig.
I'm making a guinea.
So let's see.
Now
A guinea pig. It has eyes.
Yeah, 2 of them.
A guinea pig, yes, definitely has 2 eyes.
It has 3 fingers, and 1 and 2 legs, and with 3 fingers.
So a guinea pig has 2 eyes, 3 fingers, and 2 legs?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see if I can draw a guinea pig that has 2 eyes, 3 fingers,
And a head.
and a head.
Yeah.
So what
it's a-
shape is its head?
It's kind of like a rectangle. Actually, it's not. It's kind of like this. Yeah.
Okay, so it's got 2 eyeballs and an oval head.
No, a oval body.
Okay, so what's the shape of its head?
A circle.
Well, I think that's going to be close enough.
You can do it right there.
I think it's kind of looking like a potato. What do you think?
Yes. Oh my goodness. What does? Oh, rabbit has legs. 2 feet though. Looks like 4 feet. A weird rabbit.
I think I have a shocked guinea pig. Does my guinea pig look terrified?
Yeah, he looks like, I'm out of here.
I think my guinea pig looks absolutely terrified.
Yeah. My rabbit looks hurt.
Hey, no one ever said Aunt Bee was an artist.
That's a funny word.
That's a funny word.
Yeah, but it don't look good. It's having a happy face. Oh, we need more paint for a happy face. There we go. Now I think I'm done. And now the color is back in pink. Looks terrifying already. You add fur. Yeah, fur.
I should add fur.
Yeah, you gave me that fur.
I should give it fur.
Yeah.
What about some eyelashes? Let's give it some lashes.
Yeah. Now it does look terrifying.
There is my fantastic, phenomenal guinea pig.
Don't look very good though.
It doesn't look very good?
Yeah, not very good.
I didn't think so either. I think yours is much, much better.
Yeah.
But guess what? I am not an artist.
I am.
I know.
I'm a scientist.
You're a scientist?
Yeah.
Is that your favorite subject?
Yeah.
So, is that what you're going to be when you grow up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Scientisty.
Scientisty?
Now I'm gonna make me upside down.
You're going to make you upside down?
Yeah.
Okay, let me move this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I'm still doing the desert.
You're still doing the desert?
Yeah, with green.
With green?
Hopefully you like this video. If you do, don't forget to turn on your notification bell and hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to like this video and comment. But I guess that's it. We will see you in the next one. I love you guys. Bye.